See, this is one of the challenges of African education. You always have to be on your guard because some teachers will just walk in the class, beat you mercilessly for no reason. Every once in a while, a child needs discipline. Even the good book says that you spare the rod and you spoil the child. Discipline is good. But sometimes, when the discipline becomes an abuse. See the number of shirts the little boy had to wear to school just because I believe he has been beaten so many times and he's just fed up with it. So he has to protect himself. Obviously, the lashes that you give this little boy is not doing anything to change him. So why won't the teachers adopt a new way to get the child to change, to be disciplined, to obey instructions, to follow school rules? But you keep whipping the boy and whipping him. Now, the fact that the boy has gone out of his way to wear all these shirts only goes to show that the whipping is not really doing anything to him, and that is not going to make him change. He will rather adapt to the whipping than to adapt his behavior to suit whatever rules or laws that he's breaking. You see the number of shirts the boy had to wear. Because when he's school here, sometimes a teacher will just walk in class, all heads on the table, and start whipping people indiscriminately, for no reason, and they'll whip you to the point that you feel it within your bones that you've been whipped. And that forms part of the senseless discipline. Discipline should be sensible. You can't just walk in class, all heads on the table, and start whipping people. It even affects the child mentally. It affects them mentally. When you walk in the class, they are tensed. They can't even reason well to go along with whatever is being taught. You see the number of shirts the little boy had. Whipping is not going to change anything. Everything, you have to apply a lot of wisdom, especially when they are children. This child will possibly, if God doesn't intervene, become recalcitrant just because he's been abused several times. People adopt. That's how human beings are made to be. They adopt. A time will come, even without wearing so many shirts. No matter how many lashes you give him, he will not feel it anymore because he's been whipped too many times. People, come on, Africa needs to wake up. They have to learn